All right. So, welcome. What's up, YouTube? I'm your boy Idealist, and I am here to make it known that we are back with another episode of Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack, episode 16. I know you guys have been waiting since episode 15, which was earlier this year. Like February, I believe, was the last time we did an episode for Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack. I just haven't, March was a busy month for me. Had a lot going on, as you guys already know. But, I'm here to keep it pushing, keep it moving. We recently did a new episode of Binge or Cringe. I recently just uploaded a new video regarding Kingdom Hearts 4, which, woo! Can't wait for that to come out. And now we are doing another episode of Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack. All right? And I am joined by my guest, the one, the only, Alan Z.
What's up, everybody?
All right. So, Alan graciously, and I really appreciate you, agreeing to this, said he would join for an episode of Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack. But you guys already know how we get down with this show. It's a podcast where I ask my guests questions. We play a video game. Usually we compete against each other in some format, one way or the other. While he answers the questions and I ask them, we try to focus and give each other these virtual hands, so to speak, which can get a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Can get intense and confusing, and you just lose track of, like, wait, what was the question? Every time. So it's like you got to keep that focus. But I say we just hop into it. Alan, usually the way we do this, we start off by, doing some practicing.
Okay.
We'll just do one match to get our feet warm, or our hands warm, I mean. And we'll go from there.
Right. Let's head out.
The game we're playing today, guys, is Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. And we're just going to get a little warmed up. Offline match, player versus player.
Fine.
Okay, let's move out.
What? Why me?
Maybe I can win using Hinokami Kagura.
Let's put this on random.
Fight!
We got the Hashiras going against each other. Okay.
Water.
It's good.
Not happening! You can do it!
Flame Tiger! Flame Tiger!
Watch out.
How do you do a special?
It's triangle.
Water. 10-4. Constant flux time.
Constant flux. Okay.
I'm ready to go! Just tell me when!
So to get your breathing up? Yeah. I think you can't stand still. It's more like, because that's more like a stamina game.
Leave me no choice. Water.
10-4! Flame Tiger!
Water.
Yeah, it's R1 and square.
Take this!
Got it.
Flame Tiger!
That should do it.
Not happening!
Water.
You can do it! That's enough!
We're going to eat it up.
Round 2!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
The more the flames
Still
surround
goofy, but as soon as he falls asleep.
You can do it!
Not over yet. Try and find an opening.
Stop right there.
I'm ready to go. Just tell me when.
So good.
My esoteric art will destroy everything!
Amazing. Let's keep it up.
Take this! That's enough!
I know that you kind of did that to help me get my confidence up.
Round 3.
I feel like you're making me feel like I'm being a good but a bad guy.
You know what I'm saying? Is like when it went.
I'm ready when you are. Stop right there. First 4.
Yeah, but I've never underestimated my opponents either.
Because mind you,
I'm ready to go. Just tell me when.
First 4. Clap and flash. First 4.
Scorching sun.
I'm ready when you are.
This is like
Not bad at all. That's enough. Round 4.
wow, so we're going 5 rounds.
it's best out of 3.
Got you. You can do it.
First 4. Thunder clap and flash.
That's 3 out of 6.
Got you. You can do it.
Leave the rest to me.
Flame Tiger! Take this!
I'm ready to go. Just tell me when. It's not happening. You can do it. Push through this.
Leave the rest to me. Water. I'll take it from here.
That's enough! We have a winner!
Alright, practice matches out of
What the heck happened? I'm scared. Someone help me.
So, for everybody who's going to watch or watch later or who's watching now, you know how we do this. I'm going to ask, at this point, I'm going to ask Alan some questions, so you guys get to know him. You know, he's my guest. This is how we do it. And while trying to compete against each other. Should we change characters?
Yeah, I want to try it.
Okay. So, Alan, your stage name is Alan Z, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go by that. You go by your stage name. I guess my first question is like, what made you decide on that for your stage name specifically?
Well, I mean, that's my regular name too. So
Okay.
Alan is my first name. Z is just an initial for my last name.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I want, like, the way I see it is like, I would want my art and my brand to be like closely attached to me as a person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like, like there's like Kendrick Lamar, for example, who has his real name. There's like Will
Yes.
Smith. There's something powerful about just being called your real name as opposed to like a nickname.
Okay, like similar like J. Cole.
Yeah, like J. Cole,
yeah.
right? Like imagine you're like 50 years old and people are like, hey, and it's like your nickname from like when you were 15. And at some point it's like, yo, I'm me, and so I wanted to. It's
funny you say that because I got a nickname from when I was a kid, like
Yeah.
a baby,
Yeah.
and my family still calls me that, and I'm
Right.
like, can y'all stop?
Right, yeah.
So I understand what you mean. So whatever you're stuck with is what you're stuck with.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Okay, I see where you're getting with that. So that makes sense. So branching off from that, like, so I've done my research like I usually do when I have my guests. So you do music, and recently you've also tapped into acting, right? So, but first I want to get into your music.
Yeah.
I think the first time we officially met, and we met in passing because I was just helping my mom.
Right.
Which for you guys don't know, Alan's a friend of the family. So, you came here about what? How many years ago?
The first time was 2015.
Yeah, 2015. Yeah. And you was doing my mom got you here to perform at her thing, right? Or was
Well,
that?
2015 was when I first met your mom at this event, this convention.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what she
performed
said.
that.
Mhm.
And 2018 was when your mom brought me out to do her event.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so that's how it came. So I actually think I met you in 2018.
Most likely.
Yeah, 2018 is when I met you.
Just
My
in
mom
passing,
with with the microphone, because she was bugging me for a week. I'm like, Reese, how do you do this? How do you do this? Da, 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 da. So I'm like, I got you. The mics are cool. Everything's good.
Yeah.
You're good. Just do it like I taught you to do. So anyway, I think that was the first time like I really actually heard about you, and I listened to like I think 2 or 3 of your songs at that point. But after doing some more research, I listened to more of your music, and I'm like, I feel like you're really talented. Like,
Yeah, thank you.
and like, no, seriously, man. I love music, especially like hip hop and
Yeah.
R&B and all that. So I love music. If you guys don't know, check out Alan Z on his YouTube, Alan Z Music as well. Well, there'll be links in the description. Also, Apple Music. So
Yep.
Apple Music.
Spotify, Apple Music.
So, but I know that like from watching, I know you have a lot of music that you do yourself, but you also do music with I'm no hope.
Just like a lot of other artists I've done collaborations.
Yeah, so I've seen you
Like
done
that.
collaborations like mainly 2 other people for the most part, or 2
Yeah,
other
there's been like a lot of one-offs I've done like
Mhm.
collaborations with, but I've done a lot of music with Jason Chu.
Yeah,
He
that's
had
it.
an album called Face Value last year.
Okay.
And a bunch of really dope features like Ronnie Chang, who's like a comedian actor. Like he's corresponding with Trevor Noah. On Daily
Yeah,
Show.
yeah.
He does the outro for the album.
Okay.
Dante Bosco, who plays Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's
Stop.
He's on our first single, Wild Minority.
Stop.
You know what I mean? There's some other really cool, like dope, like well-known names on that album. Oh, another one you may know of. So you know the movie Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood. It's like
Yeah.
So it was about the Hmong community. B. Vang, who plays the main character in that movie, he's on the interlude. It's called Gran Torino. So he talks about.
I like that.
So we included a lot of people, made it very inclusive. And there's like other artists I've worked with as well. You know what I mean? Just like whether it's in my city or just within like the Asian community.
That's cool. That's really cool. Like I didn't even know like the whole Prince Zuko thing and that threw me off. That's kind of dope. Like that's kind of cool. I like that. But this y'all already know how I geek out about anime and everything like that. That's what this channel's about. Like this channel's about like anime and all that everything, which is also cool. Like if you got like Alan's a fan of anime and gaming just like me, guys. Me and him was actually recently just talking about with Demon Slayer itself actually, and some other things. He was even here and present, listening to me getting in a heated debate with my sister about Avatar, Legend of Korra versus The Last Airbender. We're not going to get back into that, but like it is what it is. You guys already know my feelings on that, especially after we did Bend Your Cringe on that Avatar versus Legend of Korra, which I tried to get my sister a part of, but didn't work out. So, but man, I think your music's really cool. I've been listening to it, but now I'm like, okay, I'm going to definitely give it like more of a thorough listen. Not that I haven't, but like, my mom is. I listen to so much music. It's like sometimes I forget. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I forgot I had this album. Like, like the other day, I was listening to J. Cole, and then I was like, oh yeah, I know this. Then he had a feature on it. I was like, I know this guy. I'm like, where's the album I was listening to? Because I never finished it. So just stuff like that. But so I guess we can go ahead and let's move on. But like, when it comes to music right now, you're here with us because you're on tour, right?
What? I'm
So
the
how long
strongest
is
one
this?
here.
Maybe I can win using Hinokami
first stop
Kagura.
was actually in Philadelphia.
Okay,
There was,
let's
there was
move
a
out.
festival, Cherry Blossom Festival at Chauffeur.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So that was the first stop, and tomorrow I'm headed to Delaware, and then the next show is New York, and after that is Boston and Pittsburgh. So we're just doing East Coast for now.
Okay.
For this month.
Okay, so you did Philly first, Delaware, Boston, and Pittsburgh.
Hold your breathing. Let's try that again. Hold it. I'm coming after you. Hold it. You go. Wonderful. I'm coming after you. You're through them. Ready to switch with you.
First floor. Thunderclap and flash. First floor.
That was nothing.
Thunderclap and flash.
I've got this. Stay. I got you.
Okay.
Let's try that. Hold it. I'm coming up. Hold it.
Damn it.
I'm ready to go.
Leave it to me. I'm coming up. Hold it.
Watch out.
All right.
That's enough.
No, he's good. He's got no.
Two.
He's just more savage.
Fight.
Yeah.
Hold it. Own your breathing. I'm coming up.
Bouncing over here. First floor. Thunderclap and flash.
Hold it. That was nothing. I'm coming ready to switch. Together. Hold it.
Next time come.
I'm coming up. You're screwed up. Wonderful. Hold it.
I don't know. He just got away. I usually do.
All right. Body's bursting with strength. Okami Kagura! Clear blue sky!
That's enough.
I saw my chance and I took it out. I saw my chance.
Round 3. Fight.
First floor. Thunderclap and flash. First floor.
Good! Leave it to me! All right!
Next time come.
Let's try that again!
Next time come.
Good! Leave it to me! All right! I'm coming after you!
First floor.
I can feel the power!
Thunderclap and flash.
That was nothing! I'm coming after you! Good! Leave it to me!
That's enough. We have a winner.
You better than I thought, so I can't take it easy.
I want to get stronger than this. No. I have
Once
no
figure
other
out how to,
choice.
like,
I have to!
counter or stop flurries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have a good pacing with this. But it's hard when
You want to retry or
yeah,
change characters?
I want to change characters.
All right, so I guess my next question for you is regarding your music. What's like your? You know, I've asked this about people I've had who done music before, done dancing or whatever. What's been your favorite project?
I think the only one that okay, so I would say so far it would definitely be the Face Value album I did last year. Just because it had people like John B. Bosco and Ronnie Chang. It felt very much like it was bigger than just me, you know.
Right.
And that album was received really well.
Maybe I can win using Hinokami.
It's my time to step forward.
I was on Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which is like one of the major newspapers in Atlanta. I was on Weezy, a bunch of Yahoo News, a bunch of news outlets covered it. So it was a pretty big deal when it was released.
Right.
So I think the way it was executed and pushed, I really enjoyed that. But I think the album or project that I really like is one that I haven't released yet. So the next one that I'm working on, and when I finish it, I think that will be
Okay, and that's in the works right now, or
yeah.
when do you, if you don't mind me asking, when do you expect to try to have it out?
First floor.
No way! Own your breathing!
Don't know what
Hold it! All right! Hold it! That was wonderful! I'm coming after you!
First floor.
Hold it! Ready to switch with you. I'm coming.
I'm ready when you are.
Good. Leave it to me. Hold it. All right.
Stop right there.
I'm coming in.
Total concentration.
Ready to.
Ooh! I walked right into that.
First form. Thunderclap and flash.
Oh my God.
6 form.
I hope so, because I'm on my last health.
I managed to use Gramps as teacher.
Alright, you even the odds. No! Oh!
That's enough. That was nothing.
Round 2.
Okay, so we going back in.
I can do it. I'll use my special
Stop
move.
right there.
Alright, sorry guys, we have an intruder.
That was wonderful. Own your breathing. All right. Hold it.
Feel my strength.
Here's through them. That was wonderful.
Yeah, but you gotta have a full bar.
I'm coming after you.
I'm ready when you are.
No, or so you see
rest to me.
where it's, yeah. There you go. Both
Oh,
bars
I
are
see it
easy.
now.
Ready to switch with you.
Water. I'm ready to go.
Own your breathing. All right.
I see it now.
Stay focused.
Dang, you grabbed me. I was trying to.
Let's try that and come at me.
Water breathing. 11th form.
Start moving on.
Dead calm.
That was nothing.
Got it. I had to play smart. Had to play smart. I knew eventually he was gonna go for a grass. I had to go for a break.
Yeah,
Round
3.
Fight!
Trying to grab you. I think you grabbed me first.
Yeah, I was like, let me grab it first.
Coming after you. Hold it. Own your breathing.
Water. Water.
Just chase after you. I'm coming after you. Hold it. Ready to switch with you. I'm coming after you. Hold it.
You'll be fine.
Own your breathing. How's this? I'm coming in.
Prepare. I'm ready to go.
Hold it. I'm coming out. How's this? Hold it. Stand up.
That's enough.
I was coming.
Let's try that
Round
again.
4. Fight!
I'll take care
Let
of
us
this.
switch.
That should do it. I'll take it from here. First form. Thunderclap and flash.
I'm ready to go. Just tell me when. Amazing. Let's keep it up.
First form. Thunderclap and flash. I'm ready when you are.
Got you. You can
Stop
do
right
it.
there. First form. Thunderclap and flash. First form.
I'm ready to go. Just tell me when. Blazing universe. Amazing. Let's keep it up. Blazing universe.
I'm ready when you are. Leave the rest to me.
Rising scorching sun. This is going quite well.
That's enough. Round 5. Fight!
Your senses
It's
are
not happening. You can do it.
Water. Water. I'll take care of this. That should do Water.
Push through this. I'm ready to go. Just tell me when. Amazing. Let's keep it up. Universe.
Prepare. This is getting dangerous.
Blazing universe!
This is nothing.
No more! Esoteric art! Ninth form!
Give me a for money right there.
I will see my duty fulfilled!
That's enough. We have a winner.
Not bad at all.
All right, I guess my next question for you, Alan. So you say you're focusing. You said you got another album or project coming out, but you're also focusing on acting. What got you into acting? And like, I know most people who do like music, or whatever, start branching out into different fields or whatever, just to see what happens or whatever. But like, what made you made that decision?
I think I've always considered acting as like a passion of mine, except when I was younger, I considered it a second passion just because like I was really into like rapping and singing. So I minored in acting in college, but at that time, like I didn't think it was possible. You know what I mean? Because all the Asian roles were like really degrading or stereotypical. Like there weren't any cool Asian people on screen. So I'm like, yo, I have to degrade myself.
I think I hit the wrong button.
And I think
First form. Thunderclap and flash.
This huge boom because like at first I think it was
Hold it!
Stop right there.
It was one of my, like I watched it. It was definitely.
Feel the power!
It kind of, it's like, for me, if I had to say
That's
it,
enough.
in terms of like references, it's like an Asian version of Black.
I think that's a really good comparison. I think, so that was like the first shift in the paradigm.
I'm coming after you!
Stop right there.
Here's through them! Own your breathing! I'm coming in right! Here's through them!
That was wonderful.
How's this?
Stay
I
calm.
already like acting, I just was scared for a very long time. So I've always
First form.
I was like, you know what, I want to
Ready to switch with enough!
as I
Hold
was
it!
falling,
I'm coming after you!
I'm ready when you're ready.
Own your breathing!
Thunderclap and flash.
Let's try that again!
First form. Thunderclap and flash.
That is nothing! Hold it! How's this? Screw them! I'm coming after you! All thanks to my training.
That's enough.
it sometimes felt like a thankless journey.
Thankless dream.
Yeah.
Fight.
Like,
Hold it!
I never feel like
How's this?
Okay.
I'm coming after you! No way!
I'll say like,
Let's try hold it!
it's like, okay, so with rapping, right?
I'm coming after you! How's this?
Still have a chance. First form.
Harder it is.
Thunderclap and flash.
You're screw them! Control my breathing and... Father, please guide my blade.
Appreciate it because it's like if you suck at the actor, like
Okami Kagura!
Suck.
if you're a rapper, or like you just do something.
That's enough.
That's like
We have a winner.
Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, I like the idea of like something I do. With me,
Keep
like,
training hard, young
Yeah,
Komodo.
like,
someone who appreciates
What are you
that.
even looking at?
You know,
yeah, you as long as you have, okay, I see where you're getting at. When you're an artist, which not necessarily mean like music artists, is not always the case for everyone. Like, if you have a gimmick, it doesn't matter if you're like really good or great or whatever. Whereas in acting, I see where it's like, you suck, you suck. If you good, you good. Get better if you suck.
And,
Like,
this is another thing too. Acting isn't as lonely of a profession as music is.
okay.
What I mean by that is like, sure, you can be a great actor, but you need a whole team around you. You need the cast, you need the crew. You know what I mean? That's like a lot of people, sometimes hundreds of people, to make one vision work. And so you play as a team. I really like that about acting.
Okay.
You feel like every time I'm on set, not every time, but 99% of the time or 90% of the time, I feel like I made a new family, and I enjoy that about just life in general. You know what I mean? Just making camaraderie and like
Entertain me.
and just making new friends along the way. In music, it was just so like every dog eat dog. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really. I still have trust issues because of the music industry. You know what I mean? People are shady.
We got somebody who Ahmet Karakosi. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing, Ahmet? The game is called Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. If you look it up, it will be in the description, or it should be. You know what? Let me see if I can type it in for you.
Let me see your face twist in the torment of my nightmare.
The demon you chose, I don't like him. I don't.
Well, you picked the one I wanted to pick, so I was like, let me just pick.
Oh, I did. I picked the concept.
That's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like him either. But yeah, so it just like genuinely. It wasn't even I learned a lot about myself, and I genuinely feel
Let's do this.
I understand who I am.
Disorder. Wide open. Wide open. Disorder is endless.
But if my brand exceeds that, you know what I mean?
Not bad. Let's do that. I'm so giddy, I can't help it.
It's neat, you know. Like my character, that's
Fun! I'm having a blast.
I didn't know that you were thinking that.
Round two.
The concept's kind of broken, if you know how to use it.
Disorder. Disorder. Here I destructive. Airtight. Let's do destructive. Airtight. Here it comes. It's about time for me to make my move. Here. Destructive. Getting cornered. Gotcha. Here I go. Let's do I'm so giddy, I can't help it.
That's enough.
You know what other demons really good?
Round three. Fight.
He's like that's
Destructive. Not to die. Oh dear. Let's do
the demons are different types.
Let's do this. Overflowing with power. It's like a dream. Let's do
Round four. Fight.
There's no place to hide. Let's do that. Let me see your face. Disorder. There's no place to hide. Here I come. Disorder. Disorder. This is just a nightmare. Come. Show me your destructive. I feel great. Disorder. Let's do this. Can you survive this? Technique development. Destructive death. Compass needles. Destructive death. We could fight for the rest of eternity.
I like a Kazuya.
Annihilation type.
At the same time,
That's
I hate him
enough.
for killing my
We have a winner.
But as a demon, he's definitely
What a disappointment.
I think I like him as a demon for the simple fact that I think he's kind of cool
He is.
for one of the demons.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really look like he cares about really eating.
Mm-hmm.
He
He
is.
yeah.
He just wants to fight. Like,
Right.
you want to retry or change character?
Yeah, let's retry it.
Or did you want to play with him?
Yeah, let's do that. Just so I can learn him.
All right, so you focus on your music. You're on tour right now, but you're also working towards. Well, you're also doing acting.
Right.
So, what was your first acting role?
It's time to
Was it like a
fight.
commercial or?
It was actually a show on Fox. It was called Star. It was like 2017. It was
Star?
like a spin-off of Empire.
Oh, Star! You was on Star? That's when it was about the girl singing group. Right? I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah.
I followed Star a little bit. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the whole thing, but
So that was my very first one. I like, mainstream one.
okay.
Because I've done some like indie stuff before, but like one where like people have like called me and was like, I saw you on and I think that was like the very first time like I kind of felt
I'll use the breathing technique my father taught me.
Like, I think I was booked for like 3 days. I met a lot of people, and I was, I got food, and it was like I got paid well. And the way I would describe like set life is like it feels like summer camp.
Summer camp?
Every time I say that, it's like.
I see.
You never know who you're gonna meet, and it's like you're here for the same reason.
Not happening.
Don't mess with Jessica.
Ready to go at any time.
It's endless.
Not happening. Keep it up. Ready to go at any time.
So fast. Oh my god.
Development. Destructive death. Compass needles.
Yeah, he got me there. He's so fast.
Destructive death. Annihilation type.
That's enough.
1 out of 6.
Round 2. Fight.
Not happening.
Destructive death.
Get up.
Type.
That's it. Keep it up.
Is endless. Disorder.
Let's find out who's the
Ready to go at any time. That's it. Keep it up. Not happening.
Disorder.
Keep it up.
Get that last.
That's enough. Round 3. Fight.
Weaklings must perish. I see. Impressive.
Oh, I followed you. Oh, I love that.
Disorder. What's wrong? Give me everything you've got. You're wide open! Gotcha! Here we go! Dare you not to die! You'll be fine! It's time to turn this around! Can you survive this? Technique development! Destructive death! Compass needles!
Yeah, compass needles.
Destructive death! Annihilation type!
That's enough! Round 4! Fight!
Disorder!
Funny thing is, he was like
Not happening!
Buddha's monk or something.
Give it up!
Yeah. He was crazy about Buddha.
I see! Impressive!
I gotta breathe.
Disorder! Keep it up!
Yeah, that's Rory. I like Rory. I don't like Rory. I'm not one to be
I'm gonna try him just because.
Disorder! Disorder! I won't go easy on you! I see! Impressive! That's it! Keep it up! Corner! Try and sneak disorder! Can you survive this? Keep it up! Disorder!
No.
That's enough!
Whew. Oh, dear God.
Not bad.
Round 5! Fight!
Disorder! That's it! I see! Impressive!
I have Nezuko Kamado.
It's endless! That's it! More! Entertain me more! Not happening! Keep it up! That's it! Keep it up!
Blood demon art. Exploding blood.
That's
Look at
enough!
fight, though.
We have a winner!
Because it's so goddamn powerful.
This is the strength of our bond.
So much, man.
He was good.
In the story, he was a pain in the behind to defeat because they give him so much health. He has like 5 health bars. I was so pissed. I was like, they gave me just less than just 1 health bar.
Right.
It's cool. I got an A after a couple tries.
Yeah.
Change characters.
Yeah. I'm gonna try Yuri.
All right. So that's really cool. Like I said, that's really cool that she was on Star. Though. That's really cool.
I'll play
What
with
character
you.
did you play on Star? So I can know.
I forget which episode it was. I mean, it wasn't like anything major because it was just like a cameo. But like basically, they needed groups to compete with the girls during like the
okay.
So they called me and they're like, hey, do you have like 2 other friends that like, you guys can do like a rap group that competes against them? So I just called 2 of my friends who were battle rappers, and they're like, hey, you guys want to be on a TV show? And this is like literally the day before, and they're like, yeah. So I called them back, and I was like, yeah, I got 2 people.
Okay, so they called you directly.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have an agent right now.
Not right now. So I'm gonna get one.
Okay.
Right now, I'm working towards that. In
Okay.
terms of like getting my demo.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's cool.
And then, but this year for sure, I think
It's time to fight!
have been the most productive as far as acting. Like, besides like just me doing comedy skits on my own, like on Instagram and TikTok, I've been booked for a lot. Like, I've done like 3 short films so far this year.
Okay.
I've been booked for a couple other short films and feature films as well for this coming year.
Right. Okay, so.
Fight!
You'll never.
This is why I don't like women.
Here I come. Let's disorder. Destructive death. You're wide disorder. Here I come! Disorder! Power is endless!
Just die already. You'll never cut through this.
Disorder!
I'll carve you up.
Wide open!
Cut you off piece by piece.
You're wide open! That was fun!
That's enough!
Having a blast!
Yeah, I don't like
Really?
Round
Get too
2!
close. This is a wrap.
Fight!
Let's
Die.
do you bastard! Not bad. Destructible day. Airtight! Here I come. Let's do this. Destructible day. Gotcha! I see! Impressive! It's about time for me to make my move. Here I come. Oh. You're wide open!
Ribbons.
Let's do
Down here! Nice!
I won't go easy on you! I see!
I don't know, man.
Here we go! There, gotcha! Here I come!
Really?
Let's do it! Here I come!
You can win.
That's enough!
Yeah, Murray's good.
Round 3! Fight!
I hate when they put characters in fighting games. They keep their distance.
Impressive!
Don't get too
I
cocky.
learned it.
Let's do it! Here I come! Give me everything you've got! Let's do it! I won't go easy on you! Disorder! Gotcha! Disorder!
Really? I'll carve you up.
You bastard!
Blood demon heart.
You would not let me have
Thread
that.
rotation.
That's enough!
Not bad.
Round 4! Fight!
Here I come. Let's do this. Here I come.
You're annoying me.
Let's do this.
Really?
Here I come. Let's do this. Disorder. Gotcha.
Really?
I won't go easy.
Oh, no. You trying to lock me in that corner, Alan? I don't appreciate that. You was gonna keep me there
Round
until I
5!
die.
Fight!
Don't get too cocky.
Let's do this. Here I come.
Carve you up. Blood demon heart. Cutting thread rotation. Still alive.
Not bad. Let's do this.
Persistent.
Here I come. Let's do it.
You've gone far enough.
Gotcha.
Don't get too cocky.
I won't go easy on you. Oh, here. Can you survive
Piece
this?
by piece.
Technique development.
Come on, compass.
Death. Compass needles.
Yes, I had to do it. I couldn't let you.
We could fight for the rest of eternity. Annihilation time.
Demonic Inusuke.
That's enough!
Inusuke spirit
We
is also,
have a
like,
winner!
very much like battle.
Yeah.
Like,
What a
I definitely love him though. He's probably one of my favorite demons. And you know that's saying something because I hate the fact that he killed my favorite Hasher. There's nothing I can do about that though. All right, so we talked about your music. I asked you questions about your acting and everything like that. So, like, what's next? Once this tour is over, you go back home because you're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So what's next after this tour?
No, it's definitely more acting. Because
Okay.
I already booked more roles.
Okay.
So that's really going to be the focus to like really get myself like solidified in that world. It's going to be a work in progress, of course, but like I already set things in motion, and because I've been booking, I think like my name's getting out there as far as, like, beyond just the music world. So that's going to be it. And of course, like if I have, you know, like a little bit of time to myself, then I'll probably start chipping away at that project as far as the music project.
Okay.
So that's next.
All right, cool. I think that's really dope, man. Like, I know acting is something you just started, but you seem like you've been passionate about it for a while.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I definitely like hope I really hope that endeavor goes forward for you, which it seems like it is. So, and I also hope that you know your next project ends up being what do you call it?
A success.
Yes. I could see. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope your next project is a success too. So, who are you traveling with for this tour right now?
So it's me, Jason Chu, and MC Timudong, who's one of our collaborators on the album. But he also dropped his own album called Viral 01.
Okay.
So it's like all three of us have like projects of our own too.
Okay, so during this tour, are y'all doing your own sets and then collabing to certain songs like you already have? Or?
Well, me and Jason are sharing the stage since we have the album together. And Jamel, who's MC Timudong, has his own set, but he of course like joins us for our set since we have songs together.
Okay.
But per city we have like special guests, you know. So like for Philly we had Ji Yamazawa, who's like a really talented Japanese American rapper and poet.
Okay.
And also it was hosted by Chops, who's one of my producers, but also was part of this group called Mountain Brothers, who was the first Asian American group to get signed to a major record label back in the 90s.
Okay.
So he hosted it. In Delaware, tomorrow we have my homegirl Harley, and also another artist named M. Kiever, I think, who's going to be joining us. New York, we have like two special guests. In Boston, 2 special guests as well. So it's just we want to have like people local to the scene, you know, be a part of it. So,
okay,
you know.
that sounds dope.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like how you like with your tour, you're incorporating like the local talent and everything like that. That's really cool. So, have you collabed with any of these local talents before, or?
Well, with Chops for sure, since like he's done like a bunch of songs with me, like production wise.
Okay.
Like so we've done a lot of songs for like TV and stuff. So one of the songs was "Watch 'Em Out," which was on Wu Assassins, the Netflix show.
Okay.
We did a song called "All of You," which was on the show iZombie. And we did like a bunch of songs for like my projects as well. So.
Okay. Cool. That's really dope. I like that. I think that's really cool. So, but yes, all right. So now you telling me like everything that's going on the road, going back, do more acting. You said you already got gigs lined up, so that's really cool.
Thank you.
I think that's really cool. So hopefully, you know that pushes, like I said earlier, that pushes forward for you in those endeavors. I think I'll be honest with you, like I really think that's cool, and I'm glad that you were able to, like, you agreed to be a part of this, because
of course.
you know, I mean, we've talked, but you know,
not
like this. So I feel like this gives you I feel like when I do this gives you a different perspective of the person you're dealing with, and actually dives into their mind and their creativity. Mm-hmm. So, especially when, like I said, I told you it gets difficult when you try to ask questions in play. There's been many a time like I'll ask questions over there, but I've had my guests reverse it on me and ask me a question. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, was expecting to answer a question. Yeah. And I'll start losing. It's happened before. So, but yeah, thank you for being here. You got any questions for me or anything? I'm just gonna put that out there now. So I don't know. Like,
So what do you think is next for you as far as like in the gaming world?
Gaming world? Well, I think the next big thing for me is I'm right now because of my job. I do have an important role at work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on. But once I feel like we, as a company, as a company for people who are in my position, we're going to go down to 4 instead of 5 days a week, which will give me a little more time to do some stuff, do content and everything for my channel. Right now, I think the biggest thing for me, I don't really think I need or want a manager. What I need people to help me get it out there. I've gotten this far on my own. And right now I'm sitting at about between 120 something to 130 subscribers on my channel, which I think that's a big deal for a long time I was at like 80 and it wouldn't budge. But I got past that and hit my first landmark with YouTube, hit 100. And I was really excited about that. I even did a video. Don't get me wrong, small victory, but I'll take any victory that I can. So right now it's just like getting myself out there. So now recently joined TikTok to help with that. Other things that I'm doing is I'm going to Comic-Cons now, which I'm trying to get more into that and go
That's
to.
something we totally forgot to talk about because that's something that I do as well.
Oh, okay.
Conventions, and stuff like that. Just because I'm interested in anime and I'm friends with some of the voice actors.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to branch out more into Comic-Cons and network while I'm there and everything. One convention that I definitely want to go to is I don't know if you ever heard of them, RDC World.
Of course.
RDC.
The YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I love RDC World. They got their own convention called DreamCon.
Yep.
I wanted so bad to go this year, but I couldn't go because the tickets sold out like that.
Wow.
So, but I'm gonna, as soon as the tickets go on sale, I'm going next year. I'm not stopping myself. I have to do it. And that's where. And not to say that at other comic conventions or gaming conventions or whatever, there aren't people of African or minority descent like me, but DreamCon, there's so many people of color who go there, and specifically because of what it is. So like, I feel like I want to obviously branch off and network with everybody who's in the community, but I feel like that'll be a really good place for me to meet people of who are same and like-minded like me. Not to say that other people who are like-minded, no matter what race or cultural background you're from, that's never been something I really cared about. Like I will work and collab and talk with anybody because this is what I like to do. I like to talk about anime and gaming, no matter who you are, whether we have differences of opinion or not. But I think it would just be cool to know what they did to get where they are. Because there are a lot of people who there that I follow, like Hash Potatoes and all of them. Like now you got Mike Lowry or Mo Lowry, and his videos are hilarious. Like, and they all go to DreamCon. They all go there. So I just want to. It would be nice to meet them, get to pick their brain.
Right.
Maybe not, and even if I don't get to really talk to them for long, just to meet them. And see like how they interact with the people there and everything like that. So. That's that's next for me. Like, meeting all of them, like Khalid City.
That's right. Yeah.
What's the other one?
Long Beach Griffey.
God, I love Long Beach Griffey. I know he get a lot of controversy sometimes, but he's hilarious, man. He gets controversy for people who, and I don't really like talking about this on my channel, but people who who are really emotional. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. But like if his content is offensive to you, it's just stay away from it.
Yeah.
Like, let him create his content, his freedom of speech. You know what I mean?
Seriously, right.
So, and for the most part, like, I don't like. Because I'm from an older generation. Not like I'm old. I'm not old, but because like I'm from like a generation where I used to watch Def Comedy Jam and everything like that when I was a kid and everything with my dad and stuff like that, and they didn't care. They didn't care. They talked about anybody and everybody, and no one got offended. Everybody was just like, "That's funny." So, and they knew it was a joke.
Right.
So I come from that, and I'm like, my mom said, I guess I just have tougher skin. So I'm like, I don't get offended too much by things like that. So So I guess this like Longbeard Griffey, he's like it's kind of similar. Sometimes he may go a little too far, but like I've never gotten offended by anything he said, even if it pertains to me. It's just funny. Like, so
I mean, he's an equal opportunity offender. He's not gonna pick on just one.
Yeah, he goes at everyone. Like, so it's just funny, man. I'm thoroughly entertained by him and the others as well. So I guess so the next big thing for me is like getting a promoter that I can trust to promote my channel. Having people who come on the channel, just like, hey, I was on like one of his podcasts or whatever, and just like pushing it out there, helping me get out there, helping me with subscribers and stuff. I really appreciate it. I had a friend who did that before, like, hey, subscribe to my boy's channel. And he really like promoted it and everything. He got me a couple more subscribers and views and stuff. And just among other things, 'cause I especially like, I feel like when my friends do something, like my friend, his name is Lucid. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm live. Yeah. Yeah, so with that, I guess it's just like moving there, because like I'll support any retweet anything or whatever for all my other friends and stuff like that. Sorry guys, seems like someone's at the door, but we're about to wrap up anyway. Who's that? Package? You got it? I don't know who was sending the package, but okay. See, got it. But yeah, so sorry about that. It was my my god brother getting the door. But yeah, so like that's it for me. I just want to try getting to the next level, even if I only hit 200 for this year, 200 subscribers for this year. But like I guess my ultimate goal for the end of this year is to hit 500 subscribers. I really would like to do that, because then I feel like I'm actually getting people to watch. Because like one of my highest grossing videos hit over 4,000 views. And I was like, where are people? These people obviously liked it. Where's the subscribe? But yeah, as we all know, getting people to subscribe on YouTube is like, it's tough.
Right.
So, but yeah, I appreciate you asking me that. Like, yeah, the next goal for me is just like getting more subscribers and just connecting more with people in different cons and everything like that. Right. So, and I've been on other people's podcasts, and I had people be on my podcast. Like, there's a Blurs United that we call it. So, we're just a little group, but we're all trying to start to make waves and everything. So, like,
awesome.
I even got friends in Florida who join my podcast via like Discord and stuff like that. So if you ever have free time, Alan, and you want, because I know you missed it yesterday when we did Benjamin Craig.
Oh yeah.
If you ever wanna, I could give you my Discord if you ever wanna join one of the episodes. If you watch the anime, feel free.
Sure.
So,
got you.
But yeah, so that's really it. That's it. That's where I want to be. I want to get more people to watch. I don't really care about making money off it. I just want people to be entertained by it.
Right.
So. Yeah, so that's where I'm going with that. But I really think that I feel like you're going to do great things with your acting, and like I really enjoy your music already. So I feel like you're going to just flourish in that. So at least I hope so. So, so what else is on the horizon for you besides acting and music, or is that just like?
Well, I mean, I think the one last thing is I'm really like focused on my health and fitness. Okay. So like I'm really like obsessive when it comes to like tracking my macros now. I work out 5 times a week, so it's like, I mean, this is very personal for me, but like in terms of like what I want, which is like just to I'm working on that too in terms of like my physique and everything. So and that goes hand in hand with my image and like and acting and stuff. So that's going to be like a lifetime journey as well.
Okay.
As far as my health and taking care of myself.
Nice. Yeah. My image is about staying healthy as much as possible, but it's more like my image is the African garb I wear. I love African garb so much, which is funny because my sponsor is an African store. They got like African centric clothes and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I promote them and everything. I just recently went back there to get something, and he told me that Yeah, 5 to 6 people come in based off my recommendation from my
nice.
channel. So
Dope.
I was like, cool. I was like,
Yeah,
that made me feel like I accomplished something. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, cool. So and he's a local place, so he's not like big or anything. He doesn't have an online store or anything.
Yeah.
So which he said he's working on doing an online store. Don't forget, guys, African Shades online store is coming soon. I know I keep saying that, but they're working on it. So as soon as that online store is available, people I'm friends with in other states and everything, they'll be able to access it too. So hopefully that happens soon. But yeah, Alan, thanks for being here. Guys, Alan Z, everybody, he was here joining Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack. He definitely gave me a run for my money, but unfortunately he was the one that got smacked today. But I feel like if he ever comes back to town and he decides to visit, like I said, he's a friend of the family, he might rejoin and we'll get up to date and everything for Don't Get Smacked. He might give me a run for my money next time. You never know. It might, because you know we switch up the games. We never do the same game every time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like if we play Tekken next time, you know,
you
might have a problem.
We gonna have a problem. You got me in Tekken. I'm okay in Tekken.
Yeah.
If I'm playing with Akuma, I might have a chance. But other than that,
Yeah.
Tekken is not my game.
Yeah.
I love playing it though, but it's definitely not my game. So, but yeah. So, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No. Thank you for having me.
All right, glad you could be here, man. But yeah, as you guys already know, that's all we have for today. I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm just here to make all of that known. So we'll catch you later on the next episode of that's not Binge or Crunch. Don't Get Smacked for Talking Smack. See ya.